We good? We good? I'm gonna move this over here because it's getting in the way of. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to you. Welcome to Sherbert Shenanigans here on YouTube. But you know what? We just hit 2024 right on the skids, didn't we? What is in my view? There's something weird in my view. What is that? I don't know what that is. All right. Well, I'm gonna back up here and see if it goes away. How about that? All right, cool. It's gone. Just I'm artifacting. Let me bring you back over here because I can't read. There we go. Hello, everyone, and whoops. Nope. Come on. There we go. Welcome to the first Sherbert Shenanigans Bunday of 2024. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everyone. How y'all doing? Did you have a good holiday? It's time to go back to school, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It just came and went so fast. 2023, what the heck? So let's say hello to Shernio, Inferno, Violet, Jordan. I can never get your name right. I'm so... BC! Why can't I remember what you told me? Colixin, lol. Transpositivity 2001, Malaxi, Yingtails, Recco, Edward. We finally own Mickey Mouse. Okay, now what? Ivan, hello. Hello, everyone. Everyone who's joined, everyone who's joining. New Year means new, things. Kali and Sen together. Kali Sen. Like that? I'm gonna remember it. I promise. I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna remember. I swear. I'm not gonna have, like, dementia and then forget. Hi, Skyro! It's good to see you again. I'm having trouble with my headset. Oh, no! Damn it! What is it doing? Why is it... It's trying to send emojis. I don't know what it's doing. Are we done? Also, my hand is flipping around. Yes, welcome to 2024, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I apologize for the gestures. The gestures are going kind of crazy, but there's a reason for it. There's a reason. Yorick, thank you so much for the $5 donation. So I'm gonna show you why I'm having trouble with my gestures. To do that, does anyone mind if I bring out Fresca? Does anyone mind? I had a great holiday. Me and my girlfriend took our son to his first New Year's party with his cousins. Nice! I hope you had a good time. Hi, Phoenix! Hi, Captain Astral! Yeah, the smolder. The smolder. Yep. We gonna do it. We gonna do that smoldering. I promise there is no white phosphorus involved. Alright, I'm gonna show you. First, I'm gonna turn off gestures because they drive me absolutely out of my mind. There. Now, I'll show you what's going on. Just gotta switch to this and do this. Hi. So, hold on. I'm gonna zoom in. You gotta see. There we go. So I have face tracking. I do. I have face tracking now. My headset died and I had to replace it with something. So I replaced it with a headset that has eyes and mouth tracking. So now I can be more expressive. and I can like look over here and then look back at the camera. And since Shernio requested the smolder, I'm gonna give you the smolder. Oh yeah, there it is. So wait, which voice are we talking about? Are you talking about Sherbert or Fresca? Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I think this is really cool. I need to like kind of work the bugs out of it a little bit, but it's really neat that the character is so much more alive and expressive now. Also, I have something in my eye, so I'm blinking a lot. Um, oh, Sherbert. Well, I don't know how to describe how I do that voice. I mean, I trained in voice acting, so um, it's just you could kind of break a character voice down into different elements. And ooh, Fresca emojis. I would love to do that too. Um, but to answer your question, um, it's sort of like it's a combination of where the voice is placed in the throat or the mouth or the nose. Um, it's also about pitch and cadence and tempo and all these things. And so when I first came up with the voice for Sherbert, I literally just looked at the artwork of the character design and he just kind of came to me. Sherbert is just this like little dude, and I figured he had kind of a diminutive voice, but is also really loud for whatever reason because I don't like doing this voice like quietly. Yeah, no, I like to get people really upset with me outside. Neighbors don't like me. So yeah, I I I do that voice. I do this voice. This is my normal voice. This is me. This is me being myself. And then Sherbert, of course, is a character voice, and I do other character voices as well. Um, yeah, it's the lighting in here. The lighting in here is really weird. I don't want to look like I'm on something. Is that better? Oh, they are still kind of orangey, huh? I don't know what's going on, really. Let's find it. Maybe a spot with like normal lighting. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's much better, huh? My eyes are no longer orange. But face tracking is kind of a mixed bag because it's like my eye sometimes will like squint and then the one will be like that and it'll look really weird. But I'm just like, overall, it's a huge improvement, I think. Especially when I was always bothered by the kind of 1,000-yard stare that the Fresca avatar was giving to the camera. Sometimes the eyes would just shift slightly and look off over there. Now I don't have that problem because I am looking here or I am looking there, and you can tell where I'm looking, which also could be a huge red flag. It's just like, oh yeah, no, I'm totally talking to you guys, but I'm looking over here because there's like a hot guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm married. I'm married, and if my wife catches me saying stuff, I'm going to be sleeping on the roof. No, actually, I'm not going to sleep on the roof. I don't know how to get onto the roof. But, so, I mean, okay, so this is technically my current normal voice. And it's not always 100% here because I have to use it all the time. If you want to hear what my old voice sounds like, my original old voice. I'm kind of anticipating it now. Um, no, there was not a hot wolf guy over there. There's just like some. It's that weird audience anarchy host that looks like something from Just Dance. Um, thank you, Bruzo. So yeah, so this is my current normal voice, and my old normal voice um was this. I don't like doing it when I'm in Fresca, but this is my old voice. So yeah, so at some point that voice, like, I don't know, I want to say I would forget how to do that voice, but that voice will become less and less part of my muscle memory. Like, the last thing I want to do is wake up and have that voice because I'm not fully awake yet, and I just, get to that point where I'm like, I need to wake up first. So hopefully, as time goes on, it is a new year. That will. Oh, you're gonna drop out. Why? Thank you, Zeta. Um, um, Crayon is in VR screaming. All your voices are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I work really hard at all the voices. Did you consider streaming on New Year's Eve? So I did consider it. Normally I would. Um, but a lot of things have happened over the course of the year. I remember last year I had a whole lot of people join me for New Year's, and now everyone's kind of off doing their own thing. I took Crayon to Dave and Buster's. They had an early New Year's Eve celebration, and I took her there, and we played games and we ate food, and it was fun. It was a good time. Broke my damn diet though. Mm-mm. I broke my diet so hard yesterday. I'm just sitting there at the table going, like, just staring at my plate, thinking, what have I done? What have I done? I'm so bad. I'm a bad puppy. Um, oh, am I doing some eye twitching? Like, in what way? I mean, it takes some calibration. This is only maybe the third or fourth time I've actually used the face tracking. So it's not 100%. I still don't know most of what I'm doing. Right now I'm using Steam Link, which is allowing me to stream wirelessly. Like, I am not connected by cables anymore. You notice how I'm not adjusting my headset every 5 seconds because it was like really uncomfortable and stuff. So that was also taking me out of the immersion of the character. And so I really feel like this is a huge improvement. It does hurt my face though. It is like really pressed up against my face. Good night, Sherbert, new 2024. Oh, are you heading out? Good night, Viera. Thank you for joining. Um, yeah, I know, Zaravas, but you know what? We have all year. Well, come on, eyes. Don't do that to me. Um, I mean, okay, we don't have all year because on the 23rd of January this month, I'm having surgery that will essentially prevent me from wearing my VR headset for about a month. So that means that Monday Bunday will probably not happen during the recovery time, but I'm going to see if I can't get some video premieres done. I've got a whole bunch of videos that I filmed um, while I was in Japan that I have not finished, including a themed cafe tour with Sherbert and a Japanese Tanabata festival. And the Japanese Tanabata festival, I know it took place in July, but Sherbert was like, there was like the children, so many kids, um, going bonkers for Sherbert that we basically had to escape
It was like something out of Resident Evil. Like all these little monsters were just charging at us, and we're like, it's a it's a thing. And some of the older kids were kind of rude. I'm like, where are your manners, young man? One of them kept pulling Sherbert's tail. It's about to throw a camera at him. No, I wouldn't do that. Okay, maybe I might have. But you know, it's it's a really interesting video, but it needs narration. It needs a script, and that's where the tough part comes in, because I'm still trying to determine whether I should keep doing the episodes and the videos in Japanese with Sherbert with English subtitles, or if I should do them in English like we do with Bunday, because I don't want to alienate either audience. And I know a lot of you have come to the channel and watched the content in Japanese and have been perfectly fine with it. So I really kind of want to know, like, what you think. Kurushkito, Happy New Year. Um, Thank you, Ivan. Oh my goodness. Who's the pretty floof? Are you talking about me? I mean, I assume so. Uh, Trans positivity, you can do it. Trust me, you can absolutely do it. Um, and the whole thing about HRT is, if you are male to female, you have to do the voice work yourself. Like, your voice does not change. But if you're female to male, your voice will start to lower on testosterone. So, trans men have it way easier. Like, I have to, if I want to really affect my voice, and if I feel that this is not enough, I can get a surgery that, like, takes out a third of my vocal cords, but then I'll never be able to do like the lower register again, and I don't know if it would affect Sherbert. Um, but I'm not there yet. How long did you have this face tracking? Maybe three or 4 days, really. I got it set up last week. Like Thursday, I got it set up, and I just kind of playing with it, and I was like, well, it's not working, and then I found out that, oh, I did have to adjust my headset. I found out that the Fresca avatar has blend shapes for face tracking, but you have to do all sorts of stuff to set it up, and so I had to take time, and I had to work with someone who was recommended to me, and they got everything working. Um, and so I'm really excited. We're going to do this to Sherbert next, because I have some really cool stuff that I want to promote and have been asked to promote with Sherbert. And I want to bring all. I mean, Sherbert's anime, right? So we're not looking for a more realistic expression with Sherbert, but I've seen anime avatars that have full face tracking, and it's pretty cool. So we're gonna give it a shot. Uh, Thank you, daughter. I appreciate that. Um, Hi, Prince. Happy New Year. My dream is to be a voice actor, and seeing you work so hard. Oh, thank you. Now, my only regret is that for all the work that I've put in to being a voice actor, um, I just, like, I've been passed over a lot. It is not an easy industry. If you have a unique voice, it is way easier. But a lot of people get pigeonholed into this whole, oh, we have dozens of people who have your vocal range. And I don't think that's entirely true, because I have a pretty wide range. But then I had the one agency tell me I'm too old. And, that's a big no no. So they were going to sign me, but then I'm like too old. So then they came at me with, well, you're too old. Also, we have a lot of people that sound like you. And I'm like, no, no, you don't. This is about being too old, and that is the only thing it is. And I cannot get angry in this avatar because my eyes are not like level. I think I'm getting angry. I feel like a pirate when I do that. It's ridiculous. Um, Wait, when did they add multiple audio tracks? When did YouTube add multiple audio tracks? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? They have multiple audio tracks on YouTube. I've been asking for that for years. I need this like right now. Holy crap. If I could do both English and Japanese tracks on my videos, it would be a freaking game changer. You can listen to Sherbert in English, you can listen to Sherbert in Japanese. If I learn another language, you can listen to Sherbert in that language. I don't know, Polish Sherbert? I don't know. The hell would Polish Sherbert sound like? I only know a few words in Polish. Maybe be like, Dzień dobry, y'all! I don't know. Um, if you're doing Sherbert's narration as an overdub, why not do both? See, but that are we talking about two separate videos? Or are we talking about multiple language tracks, multiple audio tracks? Um, because I assume what Jordan is saying is that you could switch languages like you do with movies, where you can switch between English and Spanish and French and all that. I hope that that is really what they've done now. Because if they've done that multiple audio tracks, it would be enormous. It would be huge. I really have to look into it. I really do because I could do that. Thank you, Fiera. Um, Happy 2024. Sure. Wait, who are you? I'm Fresca. I'm how? I guess you haven't been here when I brought Fresca out. Um, I was just showing the face tracking that I have. I can switch back to Sherbert if y'all want. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I was just showing the face tracking. Excuse me, because I think it's really cool. God damn, multiple audio tracks. Are you kidding me? My God. If that's true, if it is true, Jordan, it is a game changer. Being able to select the language, especially if it auto selects the language for you based on your region, then that would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Um, Two separate videos would be easier. Not really, because I mean, then I've got two videos of the same exact content in two different languages. This is the Fresca show now. Yeah, I guess it is. Um, what do you think about like does the avatar have like more expression now? I mean, with the eyes and the looking and stuff. I'm just kind of I like it. I like it, but it also I have to be more careful. Like I just can't space out and be like because you'll know what I'm doing. You'll know. Hi, Yum Dum. Um, I would so I would do it. The Ultraman YouTube channel has been doing this. Okay, I gotta look. I have to know how you do this because that is amazing. Yeah, Jeremy, it's true. Everything is just really competitive, and I've done pretty much that. I mean, my brand is literally me. Um, Ultraman. Ultraman is a long running kids live action series out of Japan, and they have a YouTube channel where they show like videos. They show like episodes of Ultraman and stuff. Oh my god! Yorick! Yorick gifted 10 more subs! What? I'm looking because I'm surprised. It is very hard to get the surprised face. I'm like, surprised Pikachu. Oh my god, Inferno, Zarfos, Utomo, Inktail, Pat, Zombie Vodka. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Nick Balsamo, Ice Gamma Bunny, Carkiplier, and Gabe have gotten gift memberships. That is so awesome of you, Yorick. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Um, oh, the eyebrows do move, and I heard they're working on them, but like, yeah, they don't move much. Also, you're supposed to be able to puff out your cheeks, but I can't get it to work on this avatar. It I've seen it work. I had another avatar I tested the face tracking on, and like the cheeks puffed out like crazy, and I'm like, oh my god, I want it. Like I can't stick out my tongue either. Like that's a thing. You're supposed to be able to stick out your tongue, and it tracks it, so I can like give you the face, like. Meh. But I can't do it right now. Um, SSSS Gridman. I have not watched that. I have just heard so much about it, but I haven't seen it yet. Um, I gotta go. I wish I could stay longer, but my 1-year-old is screaming and I need to calm him down. If I get him back to sleep, I'll be back. So sorry. No worries. I've I have a kid. I know exactly what that was like. So don't worry about it. Take your time. Get your kids settled down. We'll be here for another half hour, I think, just about. And then I get to eat my sad little dinner. I have a sad little dinner. And it's not that sad. It's just when I'm on my diet, I have a very little choice in what I eat. And I want to stay on my diet. I am doing a terrible job at it. I am doing a terrible job. I'm like, yesterday especially, when we went to Dave and Buster's, I'm like, how am I gonna eat this? And then basically I just ate everything. They had a salad, but like they hadn't like replenished the salad, and it was kind of gross. Um, I do what? Oh my god, I can't keep track of my own conversations. Um, I never knew that there are different Japanese exclusive tokus. I didn't know if. I mean, tokusatsu came from Japan, so there's definitely a lot of there's a lot of it. There's maybe like what 50 years of tokusatsu. I just realized your face surgery happens 3 days after my birthday. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Are we gonna? We may have one more Monday Bunday the day before my surgery. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or not. Um, but we'll get there when we get there. Um, what games do you play besides VR chat? So, I'm really bad at playing games because I have this whole. I used to run an animation studio, and everyone was like, "Whoa, my creativity is tanked. I need to play some games in order to re-up my creativity." Well, guess what? That just that just takes up all your time. I mean, suddenly you're playing games for 3 hours, claiming that it helps your productivity. I'm not paying for your time playing. Back then it was Unreal Tournament and City of Heroes and all this garbage. So I refused to play games unless all my work was done. And because the only time that I have time is when I'm streaming, because then work and gaming are one and the same. That's why I'm in VR chat a lot, and I feel that the reason the VR chat works for me is because um, of the immersion. You're talking to me right now, and um, you know, if I were just playing a game, I would just have like my avatar in the corner there, and I would be focused on the game, maybe making comments, occasionally looking at the chat. But when I do VR chat, you guys are all I'm concerned with. I see the chat, I respond to you, I interact, and I don't know, I think it's more entertaining that way when you get a chance to talk to me one on one, or 40 on one. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people in here right now, but um, I think that, VR chat is just such a wonderful vehicle for expression and for engaging with an audience. I mean, that's why VTubers are like really popular, because it's like you're interacting with an anime character, right? And this is the same thing. I mean, VR chat avatars can be used for VTubing. Um, you don't have to just use like VC Face and these other applications that they have on the phone and stuff. You can use VR chat like I'm doing right now, and I think that's like super cool. It's really cool. But games I have played in the past that I have truly enjoyed, and I can probably count them on one hand, but Star Wars, oh god, what is that called? What was the last Star Wars game? That's Jedi Survivor. Fallen, what was it? Jedi Fallen Order. I think that's what it was. That game was so much fun. It felt like the first time I was actually playing a game that felt like Star Wars, and not like some of these weird ones that they've had. It's been a while. Um, and Happy New Year, Iban. Um, Idol Warrior Miracle Tunes. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. I'm gonna check that out. Actually, thank you, Juju Bear. But Hades. Hades is fun. I loved streaming Hades, and I beat it 7 times, which I just got chided in stream on the last weekend, because you have to beat it 10 times in order to get the actual real ending of the game. And I've beaten it 7 times. And now I've forgotten how to play it, so I'm just gonna have to wait for the sequel to come out. I will probably play it in stream. I am looking to doing non VR games for the month of recovery, where I cannot wear my VR headset. So we may be playing some games. I love Jackbox. We could play Jackbox. I have Lethal Company. Basically, there's a meme that says, I turn Steam purchases into unplayed games. And that is me. I get games because I want to stream them, and then I never play them. Party Animals, I've played it 1 time in stream. Gang Beasts, I've played a couple times. That was fun. Um, what else? I think that's mostly it, actually. I have a lot of games. I want to play Armored Core 6. I really want to play Armored Core 6. I used to be a huge Armored Core fan back in the day, in the PS2 days, when there really wasn't any other like mech game out there, and it was like, oh, I'm customizing my mech, and now I'm beating you up in slow motion because robots are really clunky and move very slowly. Um, I appreciate all the work you've done. Well, thank you, Prince. Um, yeah, VTubing is, I mean, any kind of streaming is an investment, because it depends what you do. You do have to invest something, unless you already have the equipment and can make it work for you. Um, but that it's really what am I trying to say? Come on, Fresca, don't do the brain thing. Um, oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oops. Um, the VTubing, yeah. So you can make it work if you have the equipment. And you want to play, certain games, and you can do that. I know people who do VTubing on a shoestring budget, but clearly it's a ladder tier system, because the more money you have to invest in your, VTubing rig and your avatar, how, detailed the avatar is and stuff, and how entertaining you are, and just the flashiness of it, the more people will come. I mean, there's what, Iron Mouse? Iron Mouse is like Like, I would love to be like a quarter, no, probably a hundredth of what Iron Mouse has. Um, Iron Mouse has just like I think it's like 600,000 subscribers, like, and not subscribers on YouTube, subscribers on Twitch, which are paid subscriptions. That's like even if they're all tier one, that's like $3 million in subscriptions, of which Twitch takes like 50% of it. That's still $1.5 million just in subscribers a month. A month, if they're recurring subscribers, $1.5 million a month. Where's my cut? When do I get to see that kind of money? Because I would love it. I would love it. And let me tell you what I would do with $1.5 million a month. I would create a fund that would distribute much needed grant money, resources, job assistance. I would hire a team and we would distribute it to trans people who need it across the country. I would do that. I don't need that much. God, I wouldn't know what to do with one. Well, I mean, I would make Sherbert content all day and night, yes, but um, Twitch is dying. Twitch is not dying. I mean, they said that about YouTube. They said that about Twitch. The only one that died is Mixer. Mixer pulled Ninja away from Twitch, and then Ninja quit Mixer after getting paid like $30 million, and Mixer died. Um, it's like, oh, Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is like a big like VTuber. Whoops. There we go. Have you heard they made a Bluey video game? I'm not surprised in the least. I mean, we've had like 5 Peppa Pig games. Someone gave me Peppa Pig game for the Switch as a gag birthday gift, and they gave it to me with a gift receipt, knowing that I was going to return it and get something else. But damn, I was tempted. I was tempted to try it. I was. I just like. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now. Well, I mean, I've been all about causes, especially recently. There's a lot of like tension. People are scared. People are anxious, and you have to really, those of us who can need to step up and help people, because everyone online, they're all a bunch of trolls. They're screaming at you and they're saying horrible things to you, and nobody needs that. I mean, I don't know who these people are. They're just like faceless, first name bunch of numbers. But I mean, you know, how sad does your life have to be where the only thing that gets you through the day is mocking people you don't know? And mocking people for just posting about themselves, their life, a photo. Today I got a donut and it was really good. And then someone will show up and be like, "You're a man." And it's like, shut up. These people are just ridiculous. And I didn't want to say it on Twitter because I didn't want to prematurely get all the horrible people attacking me. But 2024 is the year I become a transphobe's real problem. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess them up. That's that's me. That's Fresca. Kick your butt. I'm gonna kick your butt. Not on your butts. Not on your butts. The transphobes' butts. Um, they're probably soft and pliable and easy to kick. Uh, any tips for oh, I can't talk. Any tips for VTubers who want to grow? Um, Focus on a brand and promote that brand. Like if you have um a style to your content, if you have a unified look, people come to your channel and they see a character and they see a certain font and your banner's a certain way, and people go, oh, that's that's ToonCat, right? That's part of your brand. And branding is important for VTubers. Branding is important for anyone who has a channel. You want people to know exactly where they've landed. It's not some like, and this is kind of the thing, like when I started YouTube, 2016, when you start off really low, like you can't put a banner on your channel or anything like that. And you can't get a custom URL. These are all really key elements of your brand. I don't know if they've changed that, lowered the threshold and everything, but um, it's really important as you grow, to give people something to anticipate when they watch you, something they like about watching you, something that brings them back. Whether it's your voice, your comedy, your educational content, or just because you got a cool avatar and you look really cute. Uh, you know, it could be any of those things. It could be multiple things, but learn what people come to you for and build off that. And that's what I think helps you to grow as a VTuber. Let's see. Hi, Cinderwolf. Hi. Twitter. Yeah, well, I mean, Twitter is. Mm, I mean, I go on there now and I see ads that should not be there. Like, I have to report them for like sexual content. Like, why are you showing these ads? Why? Why? What do I gain from this? What if I was a minor? How could you even control that? They're not labeled sensitive media. I have sensitive media flagged. And these are not labeled as sensitive media at all. Like Twitter's just letting anything on. And it's just unconscionable. It's disgusting and you know, yeah. I'm back. He was freaking out because he couldn't find his Elmo. Oh, I remember Elmo. I think I used to buy the Elmo for the Tickle Me Elmo for my kid. And then like there was that big thing where everyone's like, it's saying Satan stuff. And I'm like, cool. Elmo knows what's up. Um, NPCs have really terrible dialogue options. Well, I guess I'm not sure where that came from, but yeah. Uh, Fresca looking far more expressive than I remember. Oh, well, that's because I'm using face tracking now. I just got it set up. My old headset died, and I'm using face tracking, so you can track my eyes and my mouth, and I can look over there, and because I'm looking at the chat. The chat is right here, and I will look over here and see. Um, I got trolls all the time on TikTok, and I like to make fun of them, but like whatever. Yeah, I know it's so bad. It's just really, 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 really bad on TikTok and X. X gonna give it to you, and that thing it's gonna give you is an aneurysm. Hi, Sobble. Hi. Um. Oh, I still call it Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I don't know anyone who calls it X. Except people who are basically trying to grift off the platform. They will call it X. The Elon stands. Face tracking is cool. I know, and like the more I use it, the more I love it. And not only that, this headset is wireless. I am I am getting full frame animation wirelessly through a router that I have. And it's so cool. I love it. So I'm working with a Quest Pro. Um, there's a lot of there's a couple of headset options out there that support it. Vive used to have an Vive Pro I that you can't find anymore for whatever reason. The Quest. It's interesting that there is a Quest 2, a Quest 3, and a Quest Pro, and the Quest Pro has face tracking. Um, that it's kind of interesting because it was like designed for the whole Meta Horizons thing, which by the way just added legs. Oh my god, you can have an avatar with legs now. What? I am blown away. Blown away by the fact that now you are not a legless floating ghost, a blob of malformed flesh that cannot possibly walk but must hover in the air. So kudos to Meta for putting legs on avatars that we've had in VR chat since like day one, since 2014. Um, oh no, this is VR chat. Ingtail, this is VR chat. Um, oh yeah, so okay, so yes, there is an issue with the volume on this. Um, it is a problem. I have to learn how to address it. There are a few issues that I have to deal with this headset. I don't know why the volume is so low. The microphone seems a little sketchy. I might start using my headset on top of this. Um, but it is VR chat. Headgear weight. Yeah, it is a thing. Um, Quest 2 is good. Quest 3 is better. Um, because it has upgraded chips and all that stuff. But yeah, this is VR chat. I'm just in the what is this? This is the New Year's Eve world, where last night everyone was hanging out and watching the ball drop. Um, I watched the ball drop on television, with my wife and my daughter, and it was kind of neat because like LL Cool J came out and started like whipping out all the old music, and I was like, oh wow, this is nostalgic, and he hasn't lost a bit of his energy. He's just old. He's old. And then they brought out like Green Day, and I'm like, what? Why are you like? Where's all these old people coming from? And then I noticed something very important about Green Day. They all look identical. I thought they had cloned Billy Joe, and I was shocked. I was shocked. I'm like, they all have the same hair color, same hairstyle, same suits. I was confused. I was confused. And then they whip out that song that they sing about um, doing something with yourself. And I just like, oh, God, no. No. Let me see if I can fix the volume, okay? I'm going to see if I can fix the volume. Um, so what I can do, hold on. Advanced audio properties, it's already at 200%. I'm going to try and raise it to 250. How's that? Is that any better? Is that better, you guys? Um, how are you and Rye today? Well, I mean, Rye is, not as around anymore. Rye usually only wakes up in the morning and is like very tired. Yeah, I don't like these controllers because they flop around and do all that when I drop them to go do anything at all. Is LL Cool? Oh, LL Cool. That's right. That's right. NCIS Los Angeles. Mickey Mouse is public domain. Yeah, they're gonna probably make a Steamboat Willie um horror film like they did with Winnie the Pooh. I couldn't believe that. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know about a horror. Like, let's ruin everyone's childhood. Thanks, FNAF, for making everyone think that it was okay to do that. I saw someone who let HAR's granddad's on stage. Oh my god. Oh, that is gold. That is mildly better. Well, that's good. I mean, hey, yeah, exactly. They made Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, was it? I just, whew, I don't want to see the movie, but I just think like Winnie the Pooh is like, it's time to kill Piglet. You know, seriously. Like, who thought this was a good idea? I don't even know if it even made any money. I'm sure it made money from like some of the just the people who were curious about it, but I don't know. I don't know if they did make a whole. It didn't happen, but it did. Oh, it hadn't happened, but it did. Mm, yeah, I guess Green Day is still pretty popular. I'm all about Rage Against the Machine. Like I'm all about that stuff. I've always liked Rage Against the Machine, and their message is still pretty important to this day. Although I haven't heard them comment on current events. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. I would be. They're starting to make killer furry movies. Yes, yes. Saw E621. They're just gonna make a movie called Rule 34, and you're just gonna leave. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. You don't want to see that. Uh-uh. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine is great. Um, they like I love the guitar solos because like you can like they don't just play a regular guitar solo, like that guitar screams and it's just so cool. Um, there is a Mickey horror game. What? I know there's a horror game that someone pointed out. There's a horror game about a colonoscopy, and I was like, I just went there. Let's not do that, please. Uh, the movie is rated R. You damn right it's rated R. It's rated R for rar. It's rated rar. Um, your third Sona is a Sherbert bunny. Nothing to do with Sherbert. Okay. You mean just like rainbow Sherbert colored? Like that? You know a funny story? Um, there's Sherbert, right? I actually don't like Sherbert. I don't like Sherbert the dessert. Obviously, I like Sherbert the character. I am literally married to him in a sense. Um, I sometimes think Sherbert will have more sass. Wait, which Sherbert? Now I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Um, they make horror parodies of anything. They do. They do. But you know what? I haven't seen it, but I think Willy's Wonderland was really clever. My kid saw it, and I was like, Nick Morello is much of a freak on the guitar. I say, yeah, yeah. No, I love his guitar work. It's so good. Remember when they were all like Richie Sambora was like the coolest? Um, yeah, no, Tom Morello, absolutely. There's a Mickey first person shooter game. Where are all these weird Mickey games come? Is it because of the whole public domain thing? Because this is like, oh my Sherbert. Sherbert has lots of sass. He's a little brat. And then there's me. Oh my god. Uh oh my god. How many Mickey horror games are there? There's got to be a Mickey horror game where you just like where Mickey's revenue drops and then you have to decide whether to kill off the character, maybe? I don't know. It looks bad. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna look for it, but I might sneak a peek. Your bunny has a pink head, a lime green body, and black feet paws. That does sound like Sherbert. I mean, dessert Sherbert. It doesn't look like Mickey was part of the main game and got model swapped. Definitely not giving them money. Yeah, no, I don't suggest going to see seeing the Winnie the Pooh horror. It just, mm. Oh my God, Bob's Burgers. Yorick, you made a bunny character after. Wow, that's interesting. I'm curious to see it. I'm working on my sixth persona. It's going to be a green tiger with pinkish purple stripes. Ooh, ooh! I love when you get those really bright, vibrant colors into a character. Like I used to be all about like natural color, kind of like how Fresca is sort of natural. Earth tones and colors you might see on a husky. But then I got the blue paws and the ears and the blue tail, because I've gotten used to, thanks to the fandom, I've gotten used to like characters with crazy colors, and I don't mind them so much. We have estates. Yes, the Sherbert estate, the Fresca estate. Yeah, this estate rocks. Um, Shrek 5 could take advantage of that as a jab at Disney like in the old days. True, true. I mean, they could make fun of Mickey everywhere if they wanted to, and Disney couldn't do anything about it. Uh, yeah, FNAF. FNAF kind of started it, but like, I mean, everyone uses FNAF as a model, but I'm pretty sure that like the Rockabilly fire explosion or whatever it was, and the Chuck E. Cheese one, probably caused a few nightmares. Like when those animatronics glitch out, it's probably where they got it from too. Probably not even an original idea. It probably actually happened because who doesn't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese and get scared pizzaless? Ooh, it's that time. It's that time. It's that time where we have to say goodbye. But you know, I do very much enjoy. I hope you like this new technology. Um, Obviously, I spent the majority of Monday Bunday in Fresca, so I promise Sherbert will be back next week for more Monday Bunday, and of course, um, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays on Twitch. Oh, okay. This week is different because Anthem Northwest is happening. So Friday and Saturday, I will not be streaming, but I will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. You could count on that. I mean, unless something horrible happens, then I don't know. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. What happened to the drink Fresca? I tried it. I tried to drink Fresca. I didn't like it. I didn't like drinking myself. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if I like that idea. Um, I don't want to say goodbye. Oh, sure, Neo. You know where to find me. You know where to find me, and I do need to probably get back to laundry too because I've got like 50,000 loads of laundry to do. I don't like doing laundry, but it's my job. No, actually, my job is working at the salon, and then Sherbert, and then trans advocacy, and then laundry. Sorry, Chiffon. I've got a list of things I gotta take care of on top of my laundry, so it's just gonna have to squeeze it in. Um, but yes, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for Monday Bunday and joining Sherbert. Um, we will be back tomorrow on Twitch, and hopefully, we're gonna extend this face tracking to Sherbert as well, and that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. All the expressiveness. Sherbert is gonna just like deer in the headlights you for 2 hours straight. But all right, everyone. time to say goodbye. But thank you so much for joining me for Monday Bunday. Sorry about the squiggly. Hold on, where's my mouse? There it is. Sorry for all the squiggliness. But thank you so much. You're awesome. Have an awesome week. Love ya. And take care. Bye.